responsible.
Hello. Hold on, let me get my. Okay, there we go. Not leave it on a screen where you can't see things. But let me make sure I need to unmute Minecraft. And I'm just going to rename that to game because it's whatever game I'm playing at that time. Let me make sure y'all can hear everything well. Yes, you can. Okay. I will say, just so we are aware, I've actually enabled a bunch of monetization stuff. That's honestly what took me a hot minute, because it was confusing. Yeah. So Kick now has monetization. Twitch, I had to reset it up, but also Twitch, I don't think I get the money from anything yet. Rumble also is a thing. It's been set up for a while, but I don't get anything from. And of course, YouTube's not monetized. I think I fixed my my periodic things that Streamlabs says. So that Streamlabs says. I will also remind you all, not that I have a lot of people, but if you are a person who's here and you want to and if you're here enough and you have 50 hours of watch time, in which the only platform that doesn't have watch time right now is Rumble, which is my least popular platform, so honestly not the end of the world. So although I do want to fix that. But otherwise every other platform has watch time. So if you have 50 hours of watch time, you can have a command of your choosing. Obviously you have to pass it through me. So obviously there's limits, but I just remind that. Also, thank you for the follow, James. Thank you, thank you. I don't think I heard that. I don't know why. I might see about why, but we'll see. So all of my alerts, yet again, except for Rumble, will show up on stream, in which if something happens on Rumble, y'all might have to get my attention. But also, I have my chat in front of me, and Rumble usually doesn't move much. So, if there's anything that happens on Rumble, that's a thing. Yeah. Also, apparently, Mosh is starting a stream. I didn't know this. So, Mosh is currently in the world. So when I joined, of course, I was joining Victoria, Australia, but Mosh is here. So that's fun. Which also means there will probably be a lot of people on, and I mean a lot. So yeah, that's usually how that works. If Mosh is on, a lot of people are on. So yeah. I think that's all I really have that I'm needing to say at this point. So, as the description for the platforms that have a description says, I need to mine. I've started doing this last stream. I do have a room, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the wall, and then here's the next place where I can enter. So the rooms do take a sizable amount of space, so it is worth knowing that. So plus not all the rooms are gonna be the same. Like they're gonna be realistically like similar, but one of the other things that I also need to probably do this stream is mine. I need more iron, cause yeah. But also while I'm doing this, I'm finding iron. So I'm going to yeah. I'm gonna actually keep that. No, I'll just put this up here. If I need more, I'll find it. So I will have these with me, and of course these on me. Right now, I don't know how much actual building I'm gonna get to this stream, but I know for a fact that I am going to be doing a bit of. Or I don't know how much of building I'm going to get to, but I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of mining. My goal, granted, I'm not going to be live for too long, so I don't know how close we'll get, but my goal is to get to the point where I fully have everything for the hotel mined out. That is my goal. And I might start decorating the first floor. I'm sorry, I don't like the fact that Twitch does that. Because Twitch has like the gifted subscription, cheer your way to the top, and clips that it cycles through at the top. And every time it moves, it slightly moves chat, so it makes me think, oh, there's a new chat. There's not. Anyway, so this is a single. What I think I'm going to do, yeah, honestly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have singles over here, for the majority of it, so we'll see how this plays out. I might have the dimensions for this completely and utterly wrong, but I'm kind of just going with the flow. Like, there is no, I mean, there is reason for it, but I'm gonna put that in my off bar. My offhanded hot bar. I don't think that's the same thing. Although, okay, hot question: is your offhand part or your hot bar? Because usually the way people define your hot bar is the stuff that you can access when you're not in your inventory, and like your offhand, it's not normal, like you can't access it normally. And on Bedrock Edition it doesn't show as a slot, but on Java Edition I'm pretty sure you literally have a slot that shows on screen, and I can access my shield. I can access. Can you have they made it so you can finally access like things like rockets and stuff, by the way, in your offhand? Because that would be wonderful. I'd love to be able to do that at some point. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I am indecisive on whether or not I want my background music. I might, if there's people who show up, I might ask, because I don't know if people want my background music or not. So, I do need to get my earbuds in. Oh, my earbuds are in my jacket, or my backpack. Give me a sec. Sorry, had to take a second. Um, I'm probably going to have my headphones off for this stream, so I'm not gonna be able to hear things. Because I want to be able to hear Mosh's stream because it seems like Mosh is going to be streaming it. So, um, doesn't happen often. So, I thought, why not? Has Mosh started the stream though? Hold on. I want to see when it is that his stream is going to start. Okay, his stream is going to start literally any second. So it looks like I'm assuming he either got like a person's chatting with him, or he like had another thing to do real quick, or is still setting up something. But his stream was supposed to start 15 minutes ago, so we'll see. Oh, there's my pickaxe. So, I am kind of happy that I settled on the idea of a hotel and train station, by the way, because it's getting me to do things that I don't usually do in Minecraft, and it's making, well, not, and of the things it's making me do that I don't usually do in Minecraft, it's making me make a starter base. Like, it's a really big starter base, but it's, like, it is something that usually you would see people doing as like it's the style, like the availability stuff. Usually I wait until I have all of this stuff until I start building, and then I get tired. So I'm kind of happy that I'm starting it off with a project, you know? Like, we're on episode 2, I immediately started with making stuff, you know? So I'm kind of happy that I'm going that route now, because I feel like that's what I was missing. I've already been enjoying this much more than I do normally when I get back into Minecraft, so yeah. Okay. Although now that I think about it, Mosh and I streaming the same realm at the same time, I have a feeling Mosh might get all the viewers for that. So, oh, hold on, I just realized. Oh. Anyway. I actually might stop for a second, just so I can double check, because there's chicken I need to put away, and I will probably end up getting it. Like, I know myself, I will. Has Mush started the stream? Because he's sleeping. I will say it is also one of the things, though, that I've become less concerned if I'm streaming at the same time as another person, like on a realm or whatever, especially because I multi-stream. Like, most of the time it is they're going to get the people who watch the content, but I am streaming on 4 platforms, and at most the people who would also be streaming have two, usually one. So, like if Pixels is streaming Pixelscraft when I'm also streaming Pixelscraft, sure, the people who watch on YouTube are 100% going to probably be in Pixels' chat. That's not all of the people who watch Pixelscraft, you know what I mean? Now I do want to see how much space do I have going that way. Okay. I can probably get away with going a bit more forward. I mean, realistically, I probably want to go there and then see. Because it does go back up. Remember how I said I'm probably going to need more iron? Oh, hello there, Azik. Hello, hello. How are you? Good luck with what? I'm curious. Oh. Yeah, I'm good with that. I might go to Zimash's. Let me just see if I can find Mosh. Because... why didn't I go... hold on, why don't I go the fast way? Which is... I want to see if I can find Mosh. Go on ad on Mosh's stream, because of course. Okay, well Mosh has started, so I'm not going to worry about it. But... okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that so? Could be 2. 1, 2, and then here's this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4x4 area with a 2 block doors, I would say. 2, 3, 4. That's storage room. I'm gonna make this room be my current spawn room. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, two. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One, two, here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Hmm. One, two, three, four. That's crazy talk. Sorry, Mosh is currently talking about a thing with his sheep, with the sheeps getting out, because the pink area sheeps got out. Um, Either from TNT or a creeper or some sort of something. I'm assuming probably a TNT or a creeper. But part of the thing is, yeah, a lot of things can lag. If it's lagging you, unless you need to, maybe don't go that way. That is crazy talk. Yeah. Generally, though, I also don't have that issue because I'm not sure if you've seen my PC, but it's quite a good PC. It's not like the best PC ever, but it's a good PC. I'm fine with that. I will just... was not planned. I'm just gonna put, this is now my new storage, because there's no reason to not have it be my new storage. Like, generally, while there's many things that is great about storage up here, there's not really a reason I need storage to be up here, especially when the point is it will eventually move into the hotel and stuff, which is why I have a storage room. Like, it is meant to be a storage room for my stuff. That wasn't accidental, that was genuinely the point. So actually, I'm gonna grab this chest. You know, I just realized... okay, hold on. Is it possible for me to make it so everything goes through? Because, honestly, obviously I don't need Minecraft audio. But I do care about, like, subscribing and following, like, those audios. I do care about those. Like, any of that kind. So if I do settings, sound settings, speakers, okay, hold on. Let me go here. Because what I want to make sure is I can hear my audios. Okay, so... Anyway. Okay, so no, okay. There we go. Sorry. I went down into the... Okay, so here's that. And then that. And then probably a bit more furnaces. Yeah. That's... there, there, there. Okay, there we go. And then if I go here, and then I feel like it has to be wrong for him. I went too far. Is it day? Did Mosh sleep through the night? Oh. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm fine with this being the storage room. The storage room is not meant to look really good, by the way. It's a storage room. I mean, let's be honest here. Now, I will say my storage rooms are probably going to have my actual storage, but some of them will also be let me make it look good. It'll depend on what it is that I still need at that point. So I just want to point out, that's a thing. What I do need to do is get this out. Let me make sure I don't have any other iron. There's more iron. I'm going to use this up as well, because there really isn't a reason not to. And then, hold on. Do you have any wooden anything, like a bow? I don't know if I can use a leather cap, but we'll see. About, no, let me not use about, but trapdoor I can totally use. And I can use that. Okay. There we go. What wood do I want to use here? Okay, so okay. I'll do that and see if that's good enough, because like I said, I need as much iron pickaxes as I physically can right now. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 in here, because I might need more iron. Or I might, and I also need iron pickaxes for diamonds, like, yeah, so, instead of making that too difficult. I need shovels. I'm gonna make stone shovels, because I don't feel like, oh, I could make copper shovels. I just realized, I have a bunch of copper, why not make copper? I'm pretty sure copper will probably be better than stone. Actually, let me ask. No, I can just check. I do have an iron shovel here. Okay, that's good. Let me go here. There's that. Okay. So... Sorry, just gotta put that in there, because I can't. I need to decide what wood... There's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. Oops, nope. All that can be there, and I have a bunch of that. Okay, it is... Okay, I'm going to take a pause real quick, so give me just a moment.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us.
Okay, I'm back. Oh. Oh, I have to put the back, okay. There's that. Let me put it back onto the streaming screen. Not do what I did yesterday. Where's the fence? Oh my god. There you go. I know that was probably really loud for no reason, but... One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I will 100% need to terraform, and that's perfectly fine. Terraforming is something that I know how to do. It's not the end of the world. So, just giving another thing. There we go. 3, 4. It is that way, right? I'm not imagining it. That is, yes, it is. Okay. I just need to make sure I'm doing these rooms the same. Every floor of rooms will probably be different, and that's fine. So. Oh, I want to look at Realm Stories and see if anyone's responded to my thing that I messaged. One thing I will say is, I don't, unless Mosh sees what I'm making, by the time that I'm done, he's, like, I don't think he's even seen this area at all. With the exception of the little bit that he's seen when I've been streaming. But 2 out of the 3 streams I've done has been while he's been live. The first one was purposeful because that one was my entry stream, which is a thing that to enter you have to do it when he's live, so that's a whole thing. But it is, however, a thing that this stream also is, so unless he goes back and rewatches it, which he might, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th, okay. But unless he goes back and watches it, he's not going to see what this area looks like beforehand. But also, it's still going to be a big, like, change, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, does someone just have, like, hold on, have, like, that is, okay. One, 2, 3. Okay, I need to go back 2 more. That's not great, but I can make it work. I'm gonna have to definitely terraform the outside a bit. Like, I want to look at timeline. Sorry, let me look at the timeline. Because we're here. It would have had to have been between the time that Mosh was last on, which would have been here, and now when a bunch of people are online. So here, hold on. I'm gonna message a thing. I'm sure you know much. So, anyway. Very true. Anyway, I'm gonna stop focusing on that. I'm not gonna get this done if I keep focusing on that. Three, four. Oh, actually, no, hold on. Ooh, Ginger is able to enter. Ooh. We're probably going to. Okay. I do kind of want I want Ginger. Oh. Sorry, I like playing with Ginger because Ginger is just an amazing person. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Let me see how far back the rooms go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of terraforming because while I'd love to say that, oh, I can just make the walls like this, like, while I love to say, oh, I can just place walls on top, it's not happening. Not with the size of the thing. Like, okay. I'm sorry, every time Mosh's thing goes off, I'm like, oh, hey, because every time it's an alert sound, but I don't have alert. I mean, I have alert sounds. You're going to hear alert sounds, but I'm not. But also, I'm pretty sure Stream Elements, or not Stream Elements, Streamlabs will literally every single time say, hey, thank you. And I think I have Rumbot in Rumble. Like, I think it's in chat. Yeah. Okay, so 2. Oh, and my pickaxe broke. Okay. Okay. All of the carved out bits of this one is there. Now, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did do that one. Okay. So the question is, where do I want the door to be? I'll figure it out later. Now my question is, do I want this? Do I want to copy this and make it go over here, or do I want to mirror it for over here? Because that changes what I do. So I'm thinking. What I could do, because I want the doors to basically be offset. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a double. So I get to basically just pick one, and that's what it's going to stay offset as. I think I'm going to do here, because that's where I placed the torches, and I did purposefully place those. Question is, if I put it here, so let's say from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like this. I'm gonna do it so it is the exact same room style, not a mirrored room style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't do right there. But what I can do is, so I can actually still make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where I can have this and basically make it so, actually no, what I'm going to do is, this is going to be the ADA accessible room. I think I'm going to make an ADA accessible room on every floor. I'm indecisive on how I want to do this, because I want this to be generally realistic. So, and obviously it isn't going to be labeled ADA room. Like, it's still going to be room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's still going to be in that. So, but Oh, I could also make it be a conjoined room. Like it could still exist, it would just be conjoined. Like it's a two sleeping. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna be an ADA room, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, and then I have this connected rooms. Not room A, rooms. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. 'There we go. One, two, 3, 4. Okay, so doing all this. I want to actually make sure that I'm gonna make the game slightly louder, because honestly, there's a lot of periods where I just am not talking a lot, and it's not like I have like music on for Minecraft. So, because yeah, this is much more of an ASMR type of stream. Okay, so okay, there we go. Why am I going up here? My bed's no longer up here. There's a room. Now the question is, do I want to build up here before I do the next floor, or do I want to finish mining out the floor? I'm not sure what I want to do. Hold on, did I do that in this room? No, I did it right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay. There you go. One, two, three. Two, three, four. And then, okay, so I just want to point out, because I don't think I've actually pointed out. So the idea what I'm doing here with these rooms is the room that I'm currently mining out is... Hold on, I need to... Oh, I can't make it any quieter. It's fine. Anyway, so, but the idea is, this is the bedroom, this is the area with, like, the stand, the chair, etc., etc. It's probably not going to have a window, because that's the... Like, that's the whole thing. But I will probably put a painting up, to replace the window. So, but, this is going to have the beds, or the bed, because this is a single room, not a double. So this is going to be, this is the size of a single. This is the bathroom. It's going to have a sliding door. I am indecisive on how I want to do the sliding door, because I want to use trap doors for it. So we'll see how it is that I choose to do. Oh. That was rude. That was annoying. This is gonna be a hotel. This is gonna be a hotel with a train station connected, actually. But this is actually going to be a bathroom with a sliding door that I'm mining out. It's not going to be a functional sliding door. It's going to be a very decorative sliding door, just so we are aware. The majority of the hotel portion is going to be very decorative, except for the area that I exist in, because the idea is I also am going to be staying in the hotel, or I just indefinitely stay in the hotel. 1, 2, 3, 4. So anyway, yeah. I'm sorry. What about cable? Okay, and then there's that room, and we have one more of the this style of room. So each floor is basically going to be its own style of room. Yeah, so each floor is going to be its own room type. This style. It wasn't intended as it, but I'm sorry, wait. Was there a train station on Los Pollos SMP? My brain is merging too many SMPs together. It genuinely just is. I've been in too many different SMPs. So, it wasn't intended as it, but like, I mean... By the way, you cannot hear Mosh, right? I want to make sure you cannot hear Mosh. I don't have him too loud in my ear, like, where it can be heard on stream. Oh! You... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually. So I think I still have a playlist for Los Pollos SMP. Oh. Okay, good. 1, 2. Ooh, that's a good question. And honestly, if he did, I would 100% use it. True. Yeah. Sorry, I have Mosh in my ear, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm responding to. But proximity chat can definitely make issues. Would that work on Bedrock though? Because I mean, my server is a Bedrock and Java thing, and it is using Java, but the way that would probably work is it would either, honestly, it'd probably be a similar plugin where it's you connect your Minecraft to Discord, Like, honestly, it would probably be that type of plugin, where it is just a thing that you have. But the issue is, would it work on a realm? Because this is a realm, it's not a normal server. Please tell me there's a middle here. There is. Okay, good. I can go 3 that way. So, honestly, the fact that it's bedrock is not as much of a concern as it is a realm. Because realms have so many more restrictions. So many more. I'm sorry, that was an ad for DoorDash. I drive for DoorDash. I don't know why they're giving me an ad for DoorDash. Yeah, just saying, it is a little weird. So in the last room, you reached glass. Oh, yeah, I did that a lot, especially over here. There's so much, like, I have, yeah, I know. This is the top level of the mountain. If I go right here. Fun. Let me sleep. I'm gonna have to light up upstairs. That's because things are on the roads. I don't know. But yeah, because this is the top level, it is 100. Like, I have mined inside of here. I've already made a thing at the top, and it's very... Here, I'll show you. Where... Hold on, where the... There it is. So this is meant to be more of an, like, actual exit, by the way. Like the, hey, there's an issue, type of exit. Let me show you what I have up there after I empty my inventory. So, one, I have a little bit of a lounge. Obviously, I haven't done much with it, but I have a little bit of a lounge. And I am planning on making a reception area. This is what I currently have. Hold on. This is what I currently have on the top. It's relatively basic, but the top... So, the top is not meant to be the reception because the entrance is the bottom. The entrance is the train station. So, when I get down here, the bottom floor is actually the reception. So, because I'm going to have the train station down here. So, yeah. Yeah, the top is not the entrance because that would be a hassle to go upstairs just to go down, you know what I mean? Because it is on top of a mountain, so... Oh my god, my things are working this time, holy crap. Sorry, I just noticed that some of the ones that I was trying to get to work are working now. So... So 1, 2. I can send you the design from Spias for the train. So I'm purposefully trying to just go with the flow here. I don't want to make a plan. Like, I purposefully do not want to make a plan. Plus, it's probably going to be more like a subway, to be honest. Just because it is underground. But I haven't fully decided yet, so... yeah. The minecart storage, so the minecart storage is, we already all have a system, and granted I could do like an actual like minecart setup, but I'm gonna honestly go with the what Turtle has already set up, because it is going to connect to an already existing system, so it's just gonna have a lot more decoration. So I might connect it to like a cactus thing, just so that way that's a thing, but yeah. So. Now the question of how I want this to connect is going to be a wonderful question. Now obviously I want this to be here. Ooh, you're getting really close. So, once you get 50, you do get a command, by the way. You might be the first one who gets a command. So. It's fair. So, yeah. So, the way I think, so I do need to decide how I want this, because what I could do is I could do a 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be a different style bedroom. So because the idea is the bathroom is shared. A piece you stream on the go play. Okay. We'll have fun. So this is gonna be the bathroom, I think. No, okay, I liked it kind of better the other way. Where it's like that. That is a connecting spot. I'll need to figure out how I want to do the door, but... Whew. Excuse me. This realm, this is Outrageous Mishiba's realm. It's the 47 Kingdom realm. Currently online, I'm on here, Turtle's on here, Mosh is on here, of course. And I don't know who Super Monkey is. Like, I know they're one of Mosh's mods, but... Yeah. So... Oh... That's painful, honestly. That is painful. Like, genuinely painful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Hold on. I'm also another 50 and then I'd get away with that's yeah. And I'm also 30 shulkers sand in debt. Oh, you're already in debt. There you go. I'm gonna have to be careful with my storage and stuff like that. It does seem like people are just stealing a bunch of stuff, like on this realm. Like, do I know why? No idea, but does seem like a thing that's happening. So, I'm gonna have to be careful about that. So. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do there. There we go. There we go, and then there's that. Oh. Okay, so I'd say that's a big enough bathroom. Oh, it 100% is, yes. But it's also summer. So, granted, I'm not gonna be up till outrageously late, but there you go. I'd say this is a good layout. If I walk in here and I want to see my room, I have this. It makes it so I can still see my room. I still have access to this. Like, plus there's this little bit of space here. So, and I'd say this is a big enough area for a room. My question is, do I have space? Like, is it possible? Could I bring it over one more? No, I cannot. Let me sleep. You know what? I'm gonna do I'm gonna do that, and the reason I'm gonna do that is because we're not in a VC. I just have Mosh in my ear because he's streaming. I didn't mean to do my stream when he was streaming, but it happened to work out like that. So yeah, no, he's just streaming. Like, yeah. Otherwise, I'd be talking a lot more. Yeah, no, I just put him in my ear using my earbuds. So, yeah. I'd say we have all the... Okay. Half you're here. You get to be the person who decides this. Should I finish... maybe not fully decide. I might change, but should I, before you leave, should I build up this floor and then go to the next one? Or should I finish digging out all the floors and then go to decorate it? Because I'm not sure which one I want to do. Okay, well that's what I'll do then. So, okay. And by the way, this is going to be a 3 tall, not a 4 tall. Or the hallways are going to be a 4 tall. In here are going to be 3 talls, like this. This I didn't finish apparently. So, but the reason this is as tall as it is because I just don't want to have to make the ceiling. Like, I want to just place the ceiling and be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want it to be 4 tall or 5 tall? Okay, I kind of like this height. So I'm going to make it 5 tall. Oh, was there a loud cow nearby? I can't hear the game because I don't currently have it on where I can, but yeah. Okay. Alrighty, I guess you're allowed to go AFK. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. The fact that gravel is right here is so annoying. But anyway. Hello there. I see a cow. Literally a cow, by the way. I will need to do terraforming, and I know that. That's good. That's 5 tall. That's 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. I'm probably going to have to do this on every single one of my areas. Okay. Oh, and never mind this one. 1, 2, 3. There you go. One, 2, 3, and then I'll do one more. This is not my realm. This is actually Outrageous Mishiba's. You're on YouTube. So if you would like to reach out to them, it is at... It's them. However, I will give you the heads up. They are currently live, by the way. But I will give you the heads up. They want established, like they do let other people join the realm. I actually recently joined. But they usually reserve it for people who have been in the community for a bit. So, yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I saw Realm Stories. Not Story. I don't, or no, it is Story Feed. Oh my god. Masha's skin for whatever reason. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna have to message Turtle. I haven't messaged Turtle yet. And I'm making a train station, and Turtle's been the one who's been doing all the train stuff. And I am going to make it decorative, but I'm also going to make it functional. So I probably need to reach out to Turtle, so that way Turtle knows. Like, I don't think I'm going to need much help, but also... Here we go. So. Yeah. I will say a thing. Sorry, I just focused a bit. In terms of Mosh, right now he's technically live on YouTube, but it's a Twitch stream that he's doing right now. So while it is live on YouTube, he's not looking at chat on YouTube. He does those very periodically. He doesn't do that often. But it is worth knowing, so that currently he will not respond to YouTube. Also, if you are interested in joining, you do have to join his Discord, because that's where you apply through. So, honestly, Masha's a really fun person to watch. Like, a very fun person to watch, just so you know. Yeah. So, even Minecraft streams, even though it's definitely more chill streams, there's definitely a bit more conversation and stuff happening over there. Granted, I feel like that's kind of similar to how it would be over here if I had more people in my chat constantly, but because honestly most of the time it's just a lot of conversation. So okay, then going down here, and then there's this. I think, oh, I do need to adjust my playlists. Can you get glass? Okay. Oh, I will say one thing I do probably need to do at some point. Not anytime soon, because obviously I'm still doing this project. But I need to get my, I need to get villagers set up. So ours, yes. Yes, kind of. So this isn't my realm. This is actually Outrageous Mashiba's. That's the person I messaged just in chat just before it is that you got here. But they usually reserve it for people who have been in the community for a bit. So if you've been in their community for a bit of time, then they're more than likely to put you on the queue and let you in. But you do usually have to be part of their community for a bit before they let you onto the realm. So the answer is yes, but you'd have to ask them, and you do need to be a bit more of part of their community. I don't know who's a part of Masha's community or not. But yeah. They're currently live, by the way. Although they're live on Twitch, not YouTube. Although they're technically live on YouTube, they're not really in the way that it normally is that someone's live on YouTube anyway, because they aren't looking at their chat. It is a Twitch only stream that basically is a VOD on YouTube is the way it is right now for their current stream. So. Two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. I'm making it 5 tall, by the way, because I'm mining the roof. One of the things here is, while the rest of it, for the most part, is still there, I am mining the roof, so that way I can input a roof when it comes time for me to put things in. So, if you're wondering why I'm doing 5 tall, that is why. It will not end up 5 tall, it will end up 4 tall. And quite frankly, with detail, maybe less. Depends. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so I have a feeling this is going to become part of the lobby, because they're, well, it'll depend. I'd say that's a decent sized lobby. I can do that. So how many floors do I have? No. So, excluding that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 floors of hotel rooms. 7, technically 8 total floors, though. Oh, I don't need to be up here right now. I need to be down there. So we have one on either side here. Okay. It's here. And then it's 1 forward. So it's a 4 by 5. Oh dear. I might honestly dig out the area for the train station and then finish digging out the rooms. Or I'll dig out the hallways and then figure out how I want to dig out the rooms later. Just, I know it's getting a bit late, so... Okay, there you go. I will say I'm gonna probably have a fun time trying to figure out how I want to make my elevator, because the issue is it's Bedrock Edition. Bedrock Edition doesn't do well with elevators. You can make them, I've made them on Bedrock Edition before, but they're annoying because you can't do them small as easily. So, it might be annoying, but I'll figure it out. It's fine. So... Okay. I think this is like gonna be perfect height for this lobby. So the idea with this is it's gonna be an actual, like it's gonna be close to a normal elevator. So the idea here I'm gonna have this where it's in here, and then over here will be my lobby. So I think for now I probably want to go mining, honestly. I'm probably going to run out of stuff if I don't. Got invis potions. So, just to make sure I can have I do have that. So I could mine for a bit more. Let me go through though every single room and make sure there's not just making sure. Oops. Because obviously I'm going to take every ore. There's no reason not to. No. I think... That is the reaction I expected Mosh to have. That's insane, is what he said. just to make sure there's nothing on the roof here. Okay, there's not. Gotta get all of the coal. But also, the main thing I need is iron, not coal. I'm gonna have to look around and see if there's any iron farm in the area. So, I also might just go through and just give a just do a bunch of, like, quality of life updates to things like paths in the area. Like, because I can. Because, yeah. And they did. They just... There we go. So. Ooh, ginger bomb. Try it. Sorry. It looks like on Thursday, Masha's gonna get a couple people onto the realm, which is honestly great. Because it seems to include ginger bomb, and I'm kind of happy. So. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of the people who played on Pixelscraft is moving to 47 Kingdoms. Like, I have noticed that. Honestly, I mean, to be fair, the Pixelscraft right now is not active. Like, it is not, like, I literally cannot do Pixelscraft right now. If it returns, I will probably do more with it, but it is a thing that Pixels honestly seems to enjoy doing more of the creative mode. I almost forgot creative mode existed for a minute. Like the words. Anyway. So, but it seems Pixels is enjoying the creative mode stuff more, and it doesn't make sense for him to pay for a realm that he doesn't play on, you know what I mean? So, honestly, I'm not too concerned about it. If he ever does bring it back, like I said, I will probably play on it again, but if not, that is completely his choice. So, I got 9 more iron. I want to see if there's an iron farm anywhere, because I've noticed most of the farms are free use for people. Like, people can just use a farm. And even if it's not, I might AFK there to get the stuff for it, because it's going to be so much quicker. But I also know there really isn't much, like, of things of the sort set up. So, at this moment, I got a lot of other stuff now. I have these 2 pickaxes, so actually I'm going to ignore these 2 pickaxes. Where's my iron? Is this really all my iron? I sincerely doubt that this is all my iron. Is it really? Is it really? Anyone know if... Sweet. Okay, there is a public iron farm. So, oh, it's just a sheep. I will just, I am making 7 boats. I am purposefully making 7 boats. Just so we are aware. Because I'm going to travel a bunch, and I want an easy way to get places. So also, Mosh has ended the stream. But it seems base 2 has an iron farm, so why not? For now, I will say I'm going to probably make a dock over here because I want a dock. Genuinely, I want there to be a dock because I'm gonna come over here a million times. So for the time being. Hold on. I'm gonna put this boat right here. I'm not gonna worry about it for this second, but I will probably end up making a dock as well as a path because I go over here. I'm gonna be coming over here probably quite a lot. One farm made by yep, buddy. So, but we have base 2. So, yeah. Because base 2, like I said, base 2 is where I'm at. Now, honestly, I might ask Turtle, hey, would you like my help? Because, hold on, am I not at base 2? This is definitely base 2, right? Yeah, this is base 2. Okay. So I will note, my area is very much in the middle of base 1 and base 2. So it's gonna make the two areas kind of connected a bit more, while also kind of making a separate area. So, but here's the iron farm. Entrance. I have no idea how this works, with the exception of... Hold on. Let me put my headphones back on. Oh, this is connected. Okay. Oh, hey, Ginger. I need iron. So I'm getting iron. So much red dye. You can tell what they're filtering. Oh, that's not a filter. That's okay. Oh, the poor cat. Okay, I've done a lot this stream, honestly. I've done, like, a lot. Is there a bed over here? There's not. Okay, I'm gonna AFK for a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna be AFK for long. Honestly, I'm just gonna go get a snack. And hopefully there's enough, iron for me to not worry about it anymore for the time being. And then I will probably AFK here overnight or something. So, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get something to... I'm not sure if I want something to eat or drink. We will figure it out. So, Yes, I've been in the stream actually, so I've had it in my ear. Hopefully I'm able to be there for that stream actually. So, because yes. Also, Ginger, I'm not trying to pressure you, but I'm totally gonna throw this out there. You could totally base in the area that I have, because I have claimed an entire mountain in which nobody is nearby, except everybody's nearby, because it's kind of it's a across the water in between base 1 and base 2. So, because base 1 and base 2 really don't actually have a divider. So, just so you know. Anyway, I will be back.
Because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one. Only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take?
me stop my music. I am back. So, let's see how much iron there is. Not a lot. Okay, I think I'm probably going to spend time AFK. But, for the time being, that's rude. I've tried it now. Now, the question of how it is that I want to get back. Now, I do know how to get back, but there is no pathway there yet. So... Ooh, it's a mosh with eyes. Mosh has eyes. Oh my gosh. Hello. So there's a bed. That works. I'm totally going to light up base 2. Just at some point, I'm going to just get a bajillion torches and light up the entirety of base 2 because, oh my god. Genuinely, I might just do that. So, yeah. Ooh, Mosh gets to see where my base is, by the way. And I don't know if I've convinced Ginger or not, but Ginger might be going there too. So, but I'm kind of in between base 1 and base 2. But I'm across the water. So, granted, I'm actually, even though I thought I was closer to base 2, I'm actually closer to base 1. So, because there is the old, like, melon, whatever that is. So, and then you can you can see, like, my mine over there, and that's the mountain I've taken. Although, I will be expanding over to here, so I'm very much in between the two areas. Also, I'm going to have a train station in my mountain, so that's going to be a fun thing, because I do need to talk to Turtle on how he wants me to connect it to the existing area, because I'm gonna my mountain, like, this is gonna be an entrance into a train station. So, like, it is going to enter into probably more like a subway system, probably not as much of a train station. So, as you can see, I'm in the mining it out stage. Because, yeah. But it's actually going to be a train station that leads into a hotel. So, going up here, floor number 1, you can see not much. Number 2, number 3, number 4. This one has anything. Now, I do need to figure out this. For the time being, this is my system. However, I do very much want to make a redstone elevator. I'm going to need to figure out how to do that, because I'm pretty sure my design I used to use no longer works. So, but I do have a bit of a thing. I'm going to be adding decoration, of course. Like, I'm going to have, like, an ice maker and a water fill station, and over here is going to be probably a Starbucks-ish mini coffee area. I have a storage room, which is very much just this at the moment, but it works. I have, this is connected rooms, so I have, like, of course, the little, like, cubby for, like, coffee maker and, like, all of those fun little things. Into, of course, a room. I will say it's going to be 4 tall, not 5 tall. I just dug out the ceiling already. All of my floors, I did that. So we have this. Also on this side, we have this. It's just opposite. And then in here will be where the bathroom will go. All the other rooms look much more like this, where it's the little cubby is over here. The bathroom is in here, and yes, I did peek out so much into the mountain that I have trees in it. And then, of course, the actual bedroom area. Oh, is this... That's not the right size. Hold on. I did this one off by one. I'm so glad I actually came in here. I'm gonna probably notice that as I make the areas, because, yeah. But, hold on. Hold on. I can finish my iron shovel. That really didn't finish my iron shovel on the way. Anyway, but the rest of the rooms look like this layout. It's just all the way down. And this will actually be an exit, so I'm going to have an exit at the end of each floor or another storage room. We'll see. Some of these areas will be functional. Some of them will not be functional. It'll change depending on what I need. Up here will be kind of like a lounge area, so I'll have like tables, and like I might add like a greenery or like a potted area, like potted plants and stuff like that here. And you can kind of see the you can kind of see the style that I'm going for by seeing this floor, with the exception that I have so you can kind of see that. And then up here is one of the only parts that I've finished. And I'm not sure if I like this, like, blue or copper. Like, it is a copper lantern, but I also have this up here, which is at the top-ish of this mountain. I know there's that, but that was not a good spot for what I was doing, so... but you can see a whole lot of the area from here. But yeah, that's what I got so far. So, I like up here. I don't really know what it is. Like, I don't know if this is just a fancy exit or like what it is. I do have a sign here because this is one of the ways people might enter, depending. Because up here is definitely going to be an area that I do a lot more stuff with. Like, especially over here, I am 100% going to be using a lot of this area. Knowing me, because I make a lot of redstone farms and a lot of, like, different things and stuff like that. So, there will definitely be a lot of paths in this area. But, yeah. There is a base over there. I have no idea who owns it. I put it in the what is it? The Realm Stories. Of whose base is that? I have no idea whose base it is. And then of course we have the melon area over there, which is the main reason I'm not expanding much over there. But I will definitely be making a I've already slightly made a path over there, and I will probably make that more of a formal bridge, because I like bridges. I like making bridges, so yeah. So, but that's what I got so far. Oh, I got 6 votes on my poll. Nice. So, I'm not sure why it is that this pressure plate works so well here, but I feel like it does. I might change it to be like an iron pressure plate or something, but yeah. Oh. But I'm back to mining. What was that? It was that, okay. So, at the moment, I'm just mining the entire area out. And it's going to be a very, very, very similar, if not the same layout. But each room is going to, or each floor is going to have its own room style. And some of the rooms, especially the bottom floor, is definitely going to have ADA accessible rooms. Because I just can. Like, there's not really a reason I can't. So, yeah. So.
I'm curious how much my fan is able to be heard. Hold on, am I not at the... No, I am, okay. I just want to make sure I was at the bottom of my chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in Kick. Kick hasn't been really active today, and Rumble, yet again, has nobody. I don't expect Rumble to have a big audience, honestly. It is... Hopefully, eventually, there will be, like an audience on there, but I don't expect there to be much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 blocks over. Because Rumble is not a gaming platform. I mean, so it is a thing that's like, yeah, I'd wish it, but so. Granted, part of the thing is there's not a lot of people gaming on Rumble, so. But Kick, on the other hand, definitely is very gaming. Just I haven't built up my Kick audience yet, by much. So, yeah. My platforms have kind of switched where YouTube is still my main platform. It is I'm going to upload all of my stuff, live streams, and all my other forms of content goes on YouTube. But live stream wise, I also stream on multiple other platforms because that is my main form of content. So yeah. And then I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so one more. This would be easier if I, like, the measurement part of this, because it's matching, if I did it with, the top in mind, or with, like, the floor, for the top already there, but, eh. Also, how far this hallway goes will not be dictated by whatever the top floor is, because I'm just gonna go to the end of the mountain. So some floors are going to have a lot more rooms than others, and I mean, it's not going to have a lot more rooms. It's going to have a couple more rooms, because realistically, but it is worth doing it. So like, I know for a fact that, or I think I know, I can't technically say for a fact, but I would assume the mountain's not going to end over here because the top one goes so much higher. Yeah, I'm going to, hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry. Let's go here. Let's go here. So, and I can put those in there. So, let me, triple quadruple check. I do not have more. Okay. That and that. And then in here, let me just quadruple check. I don't have more iron is my main thing I'm checking for, by the way. Because I got a lot of iron for a bit, and I know I have pickaxes in there, but I'm purposefully not using it right now. So, oh, that's probably outside. I'm like, where is that coming from? But it's probably from outside. I mean, it could be from inside the building, but it's not likely. So, I'll smelt the bow and arrow. So. Now we're just gonna wait and see iron. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. There you go. I am indecisive on how far I want to go today, because I don't want to be up till like 3 in the morning. It is 12:30, so I am ending sometime soon, but what soon actually means is a wonderful question. Oh, hey, look at that. Perfect amount. Another that, and then there's that, and then there's that, and then I can move the rest of this into here. And I suppose I should probably put a couple of the copper shovels in there. Okay. I will say I'm kind of happy that it is shovels that I'm using at the moment a bit more, because it is so much quicker to mine dirt than it is to mine stone. At least I'm not going down to like deep slate or something, but you know, it is still faster to mine dirt than it is stone. So. Okay. It does feel very weird to me that Rumble hasn't gotten anybody. Like, it's not weird that Rumble doesn't have literally, or not literally, when Rumble has not a lot of people, but usually when I'm doing a long enough stream, I will get at least one person, you know? Although I do know that a lot of times people lurk. But usually when I'm streaming Minecraft especially, I'm usually getting at least one person watching who messages in chat over the period of the stream. So it is a bit odd, but nah. Could be worse or weirder. It would be really weird if I had like a jump of people, like if there was a lot of people. So I also wouldn't be shocked if at some point, like if Rumble really doesn't grow at all, I might just not stream on Rumble. But I do like streaming on Rumble, and I don't really have a reason not to at the moment, so I'm not gonna get rid of it because there's not truly a reason for me to not. It is more of a hassle, which is why I'm not worrying about like alerts and stuff, because while I do have things like donations and stuff like that set up, how often or how likely is it that I'm gonna get a get something like that through Rumble? You know, because I don't have a lot of people through Rumble. So anyway, I do want Rumble to respond to me though, because I've been waiting. Because with my Discord bot I've been making, I need, one of their things in their terms is for any amount of automation, including bots, you have to get written permission from Rumble, and nobody who I contact, I've contacted 3 different parts of Rumble, and nobody's responded. Not a no you cannot, not a here let me forward you to the right person, nothing. I just haven't gotten a response. Like, yeah. So, it is a thing that's just, I might not worry about the rooms. I might dig the everything else out. I just might not do individual rooms yet. Like, I'll get to the end of the hallway type of thing. I think that's what I'll do today. Just because I already have the concept. Plus, it lets me think about what types of rooms I want to do. Because, like, I don't know if I want to do suites. I don't know if I want to do rooms with balconies, or even if I can. I don't know. I don't really know what kinds of rooms I want to do. And also, I do want this to have some functionality for me. So, I might make one of the... I'm not sure if I want a nether portal in here. Like, I need a nether portal somewhere. I don't think this is going to be a server I use the nether a lot with, but I will probably have stuff in the nether, and I want to ever use the nether, so we'll see. With Pixels Craft, things were a lot more spread out, and while if I want to go to, like, PvP Island, that is very far away, otherwise, I mean, those things are close enough where we have an actual system for minecarts. So I'm kind of fine with a minecart travel system, especially with how it's currently set up, where it might just be when I need to get materials, or if I have a farm that goes in the nether. Otherwise, I won't use the nether stuff too much. Like, it might be one of those things. Which, honestly, I'm not opposed to. I would love a series where I don't use the nether so heavily. Because if you look at any of my Minecraft series, any of them that I've existed on for long enough have been very, heavily nether dependent. Like, even Silas Realm, one of my earliest realms, which I don't know if I still have a playlist for or not, that I've done, it was very much nether dependent, especially for travel. And so, yeah. I like this series. Granted, don't get me wrong, there's definitely an amount of things that are going to be like, oh, well, this is annoying, or this, but it's the same thing. Every SMP has specific things that I like versus I don't like. It doesn't matter what it is. But it is a thing that this SMP is getting me to do a lot of things and try a lot of things that I don't usually try. And I have all of summer. So. I don't like gravel. I'm gonna have the bestest of time when I go to do decorating and stuff. Cause, oh my god, there's so much gravel. I mean, I am a mountain, but, like, so much gravel. So much gravel. Anyway. Hold on. There you go. Sorry, just needed to mess with my chat real quick. Oh, I suppose I can unpin the getting food and I'll be back. I don't need that pinned anymore. So, I will say I might make a system where it like runs through a Raspberry Pi or something that I have for things like alerts or things like chat, so that way I can message to all of my chats and I have a place that shows me any sort of alerts and stuff like that. And even possibly a thing that will display my alerts, if you know what I mean. Like, honestly, I might see about making that type of service just for my stuff. I don't know if it'd be a service that I do past that, but I might. You never know. But optimizing that a little bit, I feel like it's going to be very beneficial for me. So. This feels very odd that I'm still going as far as I am right now. I mean, I think I'm getting near the end, but it does feel weird how far I'm able to go right now. Because this is why I mentioned that I might just go until my iron pickaxes break, like I don't have any more, and then I might just go AFK at the farm. I will probably AFK for a bit, so that is a thing. So hopefully that's not too much of an issue. Yeah. Because I do need iron, like I will need a lot of iron. And my PC can very easily run overnight, especially if it's just running one thing. It doesn't actually take too much power, so I don't have to worry about too much there, other than it making noise from the phone. So it'd be annoying, but besides that, or I could also run it on my laptop and just do that. But sorry, I hear so many skeletons, and I'm sure you can hear them too. And I don't know where they are. Hold on, why don't I should just have my shield on. It's going back up, so what I might end up doing, and when I mean I mean this is what I'm doing, is I'm going to terraform it. So it goes up. Like the exit is still here, but it goes up. Like it has a slight like ramp or stair type of thing. Actually, no, I do need. And then I could do something like this. The door be right there. I'm good with that. Yet again, I've just done hallway. I'm indecisive on how far I want to go with some of this. Like I said, this is the layout so far. Of course, up here is... I'm gonna do that like 20 times, aren't I? But we have this room done. I don't think I'm gonna get through all of the floors with the amount of pickaxes I have, but I will definitely be trying. Because that'd be great, honestly. And if I can't, then big deal. Like, it isn't too hard to fix. So. If I do find more iron while I'm doing this, by the way, I will 100% be mining it, and I will either go until I have all floors done, or I run out of pickaxe. Specifically iron pickaxe. So if I find iron and I want not through this, then yay, I will finish mining until I get the floors done. Otherwise it'll be when I run out of iron pickaxes. Because otherwise this would be way too slow. This is already very slow with iron pickaxes. I ain't doing this with stone. It's 7, right? Hold on, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it is 7. So I'm gonna be so happy when and if I can make this actually be a functional elevator, especially with the fact that I have more than enough space that direction. Like, even up here where things exist, like, it might be cramped up here, but I can make this be a 5-long thing as long as there's no sticky piston here or here, and I can always make it go further back into the wall, because that's fine. I have nothing back there. So, yeah. That is the nice thing. But I will have to search up what it is that I can do. I do want to double check. So, is there anyone on? No. Okay, so when I leave, I'm 100% going to disconnect and reconnect, so that way when I'm lurking in my time zone. Because right now I am still connected to Victoria, Australia. So, because when I joined, Mosh was still here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 more to go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 7, not 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So I actually went 1 too far. I don't even think I'm gonna get past the end of next floor with the amount of pickaxes I have. We'll see though. I will say, one of the things I'm going to need to do is make emojis. Because, especially with YouTube, that's going to be the main thing that I have for my memberships. It's going to be emojis. Because I cannot promise my availability for, like, membership streams and stuff. You know what I mean? Especially because I don't, like... I might be able to guarantee it for a short period of time or whatever the case may be, but I don't want to try and say I will do this many member streams or one member stream a month or any. I don't want to try and make that commitment because I do not need to be trying to do that during college. That is why I'm not hearing a bunch of pickup sounds. Oh, hello there, Phoenix. Hello, hello. How are you? There we go. I'm doing good. How about you? My Minecraft more all the time. That's fair. Minecraft is fun. So, yeah. So, by the way, I just want to point out, it's decently late for me. So if you're wondering why my responses seem so quiet and stuff like that, that's why. Usually I am a bit more energetic than I am right now. So, plus I have to be quiet because I do have people within the rooms next to me that are sleeping. When was the last time you played Minecraft, by the way? Like, has it been a bit, or did you play it literally yesterday, or something? So... Okay, good. Yeah, I'd make my volume a bit louder, but I think I actually have it at the max. Don't I? Yeah, I have it at the max. So. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I will say, there's a lot of things that are new to Minecraft that I need to play around with a bit. Like, sulfur cubes. Like, I've seen them, I've heard them, I haven't really messed around with them, I just spawned one in. But I haven't, like, actually played around with a lot of stuff. So. was like, oh, new chat messages. It's just Streamlabs. No, I'm picking things up still. Okay, good. Terraining. Or I guess, okay, I have a question. Is flattening an area terraining? It's definitely terraforming, but would that be considered terraining? Because I don't actually know. Yeah, it's fair. Hold on, just adjusting my setup a little bit. Whenever I'm sitting, I'm usually sitting up and not actually laying back on my chair, even though I have a good chair for it. So, yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna have a lot of terraining to do, like a lot of terraining to do. Because a lot of my area pokes out a little bit from this mountain. Like, it's gonna be a bunch of minor tweaks, but still. Yeah. When's it gonna break? Oh, that was perfect timing, actually. Yeah, I don't think I have enough pickaxes to finish the floor after this. I definitely have enough pickaxes to finish this floor, but not the next one. Oh, what is my top hours, actually? I'm curious. I'm going to put in all my things. Top hours, and top hours. Not going to be much on Kick, but... Do I even have watch time and stuff on Kick? Is that even a thing? I don't know if it's a thing. Hold on, do I not have... Hold on. There might be a slight issue here. Streamlabs, dashboard, CloudBot please. Because it should be on. In YouTube it's on. And I go to loyalty. Or in Twitch it's on. If I go to Twitch loyalty. Okay, it's there. Let's go to YouTube. It's there, and then to Kick. Is there no watch time on Kick? I don't think there's watch time on Kick. If I do watch time. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to see with Kick. Anyway, I know YouTube and Twitch have it set up, and Rumble doesn't have the bot in there because it's not set up yet to do that. So apparently YouTube, for whatever reason, doesn't. Maybe it links it together? I don't know. Anyway, top hours. Of course, I'm at the top because, duh. Hold on, no. Top hours totally worked earlier in YouTube. Let me try one more time. So, top hours on Twitch. There we go. On YouTube it worked. So top hours, I have 37.08 hours. Drapsnat is next, then GDSP. Yeah. A lot of these people I think have been less active recently on Twitch, or it's just people that I don't remember because they haven't been here for a bit. Like, yeah. On YouTube, there is a lot more of the people that I recognize. I have, of course, me. I have 103.88 hours. Half is actually getting really close to getting 50 hours, which 50 hours is when you get a command. I might eventually change that to 100, but for the time being, it's 50. But I have 103, half has 42.15. Pikachu has 33.25, Gudu has 24.63, PotCM, which I don't expect to move much, because I don't remember the last time they were here, but they have 23.83, Pixels has 23.33, which is honestly crazy. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Orklord has 11.82. Ooh. Asher, you were not first. You cannot say that you were first. You were not. You weren't. There's been like 10 people who showed up before you on just YouTube. Let alone including. Actually, I was about to say including the other platforms, but realistically, let alone including Twitch. I don't think I've had anyone else on. I haven't had anyone on Rumble. I literally have nothing in my Rumble chat. And has there been anyone on Kick who's messaged? No, there hasn't. Asher, that's not how that works, though. It's just not. Also, Asher, have you joined this realm? I forgot if you have or not. Hold on, Ooh. Hold on, Asher, do you have a Twitch account, or is that another Asher? Also, hello there, Moonlight. You look... Are you... Hold on, let me double check which moon you are. There's a million... Oh, I know. Oh, you're... Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah. You're still not first. I will say, if you go to Kick or Rumble, then you will be first. I am just saying, then you will be first. But also, why would you go over there when you can just stay on YouTube or Twitch? So, I mean, but you can. But okay. Yeah, Rumble is not a popular platform. Rumble is a lot. It's very similar to YouTube, except it is very. It's a platform that has a lot more politics than there is gaming. There's still gaming on there. You will still find a group of people doing gaming, but it has a lot more politics and stuff on it. It's also much newer. Like, it is even newer than Kick, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's only, I think, a couple years old. Oh my god. Asher is on kick and just following. Ooh, thank y'all. Yay. Also, I'm so happy my alerts are working. Hold on. Asher gets to be mod. Can I give mod? Is that a thing on kick? I don't know if that's a thing. I've never tried. I mean, I'm sure you can, but I don't know how. I will figure that out later, though. But while I'm here, no, I'll go back into my chat. It's fine. I have a new follow and kick. Yay! What about Among Us? Oh yeah. I'm assuming Little Moonlight is why can't I remember your Among Us username? It's was it loud? Well, let me turn it down. No one's told me it's too loud, so I didn't turn it down much, cause. But it's very easy for me to turn them down. I'm currently streaming Minecraft, and then after I'm done streaming Minecraft, I'm gonna go to bed. So no. Yeah, okay, Moonlight. Yep. I don't know why I was thinking it was different than Moonlight, but I was. Oh yeah, this was asked earlier, I think, and I don't think I answered it. I'm making a hotel that connects to an intermountain subway system, because I can. It would be night. Hold on. Let me go upstairs. Oh, hold on. One more. No, honestly, I'm fine. I'm honestly using the iron pickaxes as the this is when I'm ending. So I am perfectly fine not having more. In the future I will, but I also like not getting things from people. The only thing that I have taken because I'm like, okay, whatever, is my elytra. Otherwise, I didn't take like any of the gear I was offered. I am in iron gear. I just don't like getting stuff the second I join. That's just not how I really like to play the game. So. Yeah. So. Yeah, I was offered like a whole like armor and tool set, but I don't really want one. Like, I don't really want one. So, I mean, I will want one, but I like getting it myself, like I said. So, I'm not mining out the rooms, by the way. So, just for anyone who wasn't here when I mentioned it earlier, I am either going to go until my pickaxe breaks. Like, I don't have any more pickaxes, but if I find more iron, I will smelt it and make it into pickaxes. But if I'm out of iron pickaxes, then that's it. If I am done mining the hallways, though, then that will also end the stream. So it's whichever of those comes first is what I'm going to end. So, because I'm getting tired. It is 1:15 in the morning, so... Yeah. Honestly, I'm shocked that I've had enough iron pickaxes to keep this going for as long as that I have. So... Like, where's my blocks? The nice thing is I don't have to worry about mining into someone else's area, because no one else is in this area, especially in this direction. There is some people who are nearby, but yeah. I will say I will be making a bridge, or a couple bridges, in which said bridges will also have tracks on them. So whenever you are coming over to my area, like, I'm going to properly hide and set up the tracks and everything, where any time that you're going anywhere, you will actually ride on the tracks that the trains usually are on. Or the subway, sorry. Not the train. So. How long is this gonna go for, genuinely? Like, I have this long of a hallway. When will this one stop? We're still in stone. I don't understand this. Holy crap. I think I think this is gonna be the hallway that I run out of pickaxes with, because holy crap, it's so long. Although I do hear cows, so I also might be near the edge, maybe? I mean, we'll see once I start getting enough dirt. 'Cause, yeah. Yeah. I will say the hotel, I might have a little bit of buildstone, but there's probably not going to be a lot that I can do in terms of buildstone, especially because it's a hotel. I mean, realistically, I do want to see about having some variety of, like, something that sounds like an AC in here. Like, it's not going to be perfect, but making it sound like a hotel room, or making it sound like a hotel. Granted, obviously the elevator, that's its own thing. It's gonna have, I can't really change the way that the elevator is gonna sound because that's gonna be redstone, period. But I want to bring in a bit more of my redstone to my builds. That is what I want to do. So. Oh, I'm fine on inventory space. So, such a long tunnel. This is gonna, I think this one's gonna be a long hallway. Cause yeah, this is a long hallway. It's all gonna be of rooms. I might make this one be my suites. So, cause it is a long enough hallway, but holy crap. This isn't like deep underground, by the way. This is Y level 86. I just want to say that. This is Y level 86. I don't know when, but at some point, it's gonna go back down. I might go upstairs just to see how, like, when it is that Y level 86 does finally go down. Because otherwise, at some point, I'm gonna just stop. Like, oh, hold on. Because at some point, I have to wait. Like, genuinely at some point. But Y86? Because, hold on, let me sleep because I know it's night. Oh, apparently it's not. I thought it was. Apparently I'm wrong. Y86. Oh, it goes for a while, doesn't it? It doesn't go down to Y86 until basically here. Okay. 847 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So roughly the same area. Down to, because I go down to Y levels. Okay, so I can go out to this. I'd say I can go out that far. It's a hotel. It's meant to have a lot of rooms. I'd say that's fine. Which also tells me I'm not going to be done with the rooms today. Or done with the hallways today, because that's a lot. And you can see how much my pickaxe is breaking. I'll double check though, just in case, while I'm there. Just to make sure it is still feasible. Because I don't want something too unfeasible, you know what I mean? There's the entrance to one of them. Oh, hold on. That is, well, negative 470 or 847. Negative 847. That is a long hallway, but especially if it's something like suites, I'd say it's fine. Or like any of the ADA accessible ones or those types of things. Now the question is, how far do I have left on this floor, if that is how far I'm going to go? Because, like I said, I'm fine with that being as far as I go, but 847, that means I have almost exactly another 100 blocks. Do I think that's worth it? negative 747 is where I'm going to end the next floor. Because if I want to go further, I can go further. I'm going to make a sign. Do I have a sign on me? No. So I'm going to start mining out the next floor. I think I have a couple floors actually. So I'm going to kind of mine out a good chunk of the base of either floor. Or is the next floor no, the next floor is not the lobby. So I'm going to kind of mine out a good chunk of this spot. I'm not going to worry about too much of the hallway. I think it'll be a bit too much if I try and do an extra 100 blocks. I think that's a bit overkill. You know what I mean? Like, I think the hallway is already large enough. I don't think we need more. So, with that said, like, I'm gonna do this. After I have this bit also built out, I'm gonna start mining down. If I still have any pickaxe, I will start mining off the area for the train, or for the subway. Two. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Then I'll do one over here just for giggles, so we can make sure that this is laid out. It's very clear. Yeah. I'd say 100 blocks is about, because the current thing up there is about 100 blocks long. I'd say that's big enough. It's fine. It doesn't need to be longer. It really doesn't. Although I might change my mind later, so it's very easy to expand more. It'll depend what I add. Last pickaxe. 6. 7. And 1 over here. Question for this is, how big do I want it to be? Because I don't want it to be too big. It is a reception area. But also, this is probably the floor where it's going to have, like, any amenities too. So things like a pool would go down here. Or stuff like that. So anything along those lines would also go in here, so I'm thinking any of those types of stuff though is going to be probably further back, not as much forward, because forward I do need to conserve space. Oh, thanks for the follow, Felix. Thank you. I love Stars. Sorry, the song that played, the name of that song is Stars. It's gotta be one of my favorite songs. Do not touch chests, please. Okay. Next, open is at -8. AKA so. I'll decide later if I want to do that or not. For the time being, I think that's going to be it for the stream. I'm going to, of course, go back up. But I think that's going to be it for the stream. I am very tired. I'm going to assume probably not going to be a stream tomorrow. I've streamed 2 days in a row, and I'm probably going to use tomorrow as... Please do not take items from chests. Random wolf. Okay, there we go. There you go. Sweet. Okay. Where's my bed? My bed's in here. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream. I've done a lot of work this stream. Like a lot of work. A lot more than I would have expected to get done today. So, I'd say that is a success, honestly. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be it for this stream, though. I do hope you all did enjoy. I'm going to go down to my my bed and kind of just stay here. But yeah, that's it for this stream. I do hope you did enjoy. It will take me a minute to actually end stream, so and until then, you can listen to some wonderful music. But yeah, that's it for this stream. I do hope you did enjoy, and I will hopefully see you in another stream. Bye.
Hi.
and now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, baby, and nothing's enough. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow.